If you're searching for a dish that brings bold flavors, creamy richness, and a kick of heat straight to your table, look no further than spicy Cajun seafood pasta. This is the kind of recipe that doesn't just satisfy hunger, it sparks cravings. Imagine a steaming bowl piled high with tender shrimp, succulent scallops, and sweet crab meat, all tossed in a creamy, fiery Cajun sauce that clings lovingly to every strand of pasta. From the first bite, you'll be transported to the heart of Louisiana, where food is more than a meal. It's an experience. Let's dive right in, beginning with the foundation of any great Cajun dish, the seasoning. Cajun cuisine is known for its vibrant spices. Think paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic, onion, and a medley of herbs. To make this dish truly crave-worthy, we'll build our own spice blend. Take a bowl and mix together smoked paprika for depth, cayenne pepper for heat, garlic powder, onion powder, dried oregano, thyme, a pinch of salt, and freshly cracked black pepper. Don't be shy with the cayenne if you crave extra heat, but remember, a little goes a long way. With our seasoning ready, attention shifts to the seafood. Freshness is key. Choose large shrimp, peeled and deveined, plump sea scallops, and if you can, sweet lump crab meat. Rinse the seafood gently and pat it dry with paper towels. Toss the shrimp and scallops with a generous sprinkle of the Cajun spice mix, allowing the flavors to soak in while you prepare the other ingredients. Now, let's talk pasta. Fettuccine or linguine are perfect choices, as their broad, flat surfaces hold on to the creamy sauce. Bring a large pot of salted water to a rolling boil and cook the pasta until al dente, firm to the bite, with just a hint of chew. Reserve a cup of the starchy pasta water before draining. This secret ingredient will help marry the sauce to the noodles later on. Next comes the heart of the dish, the Cajun cream sauce. Start by heating a large skillet over medium-high heat, adding a swirl of olive oil and a small knob of butter for richness. Once the butter begins to foam, add the seasoned shrimp and scallops. Sear them quickly, just until the shrimp turn pink and the scallops develop a golden crust, about 2 to 3 minutes per side. Remove the seafood from the pan and set aside, tented with foil to keep warm. In the same skillet, pour in a little more olive oil if needed, then add chopped onion, diced red bell pepper, and finely minced garlic. Sauté until the vegetables soften and become fragrant, their sweetness mingling with the spice left behind in the pan. Sprinkle in another generous spoonful of the Cajun seasoning to deepen the flavor base. For an authentic touch, consider adding a handful of sliced andouille sausage, letting it sizzle and brown, adding smokiness to every bite. Now, deglaze the pan with a splash of dry white wine, scraping up all those delicious browned bits from the bottom. Let the wine bubble away, reducing by half, then pour in rich, heavy cream and a splash of chicken or seafood broth. Stir, letting the sauce come together and thicken, bubbling gently at the edges. Grate in a generous amount of Parmesan cheese, whisking until the sauce is silky and smooth with a luscious texture that coats a spoon. At this point, taste the sauce. Adjust the seasoning, a little more salt, a dash more cayenne if you dare, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice for brightness. Now, gently fold in the crab meat, allowing it to warm through without breaking apart. With the sauce ready, it's time to bring everything together. Add the drained pasta directly into the skillet, tossing to coat every strand in the creamy, spicy sauce. If the sauce seems too thick, drizzle in some of that reserved pasta water, a little at a time, until you reach the perfect consistency. Return the shrimp and scallops to the pan, nestling them among the noodles. Let them bathe in the sauce for just a minute or two, absorbing all those bold Cajun flavors. Garnish with a scatter of freshly chopped parsley, thinly sliced green onions, and an extra dusting of Cajun spice for color and kick. The result? A plate that's as beautiful as it is irresistible. The pasta glistens with creamy sauce, flecked with red and green from the peppers and herbs. Juicy shrimp curl alongside golden scallops, with sweet crab peeking through. Every forkful delivers a symphony of textures and flavors. The silkiness of the sauce, the gentle bite of al dente noodles, the tender seafood, and above all, that unmistakable Cajun heat that lingers pleasantly on the palate. But this dish is more than just a recipe. It's a celebration of Southern hospitality and the joy of sharing good food. Serve it family style, with a loaf of crusty French bread for mopping up every last drop of sauce, and perhaps a crisp green salad to balance the richness. For those who love an extra kick, offer a bottle of hot sauce on the side. What truly sets this Cajun seafood pasta apart is its versatility. The seafood can be swapped or added to according to taste and availability. Crawfish tails, mussels, or even chunks of firm white fish can join the party. The heat level is yours to control. Dial it up or down, depending on how spicy you like it. For a lighter version, you can use half and half instead of heavy cream, or opt for a gluten-free pasta to suit dietary needs. If you're feeling adventurous, try making your own homemade Cajun seasoning in a larger batch. Store it in an airtight container, and you'll have instant access to that zesty flavor for grilling, roasting, or seasoning vegetables. The key to mastering Cajun seafood pasta is balance. The heat should be assertive, but not overwhelming, allowing the sweetness of the seafood and the creaminess of the sauce to shine through. The pasta should be cooked just right, offering enough structure to hold up under the sauce. And every bite should offer a taste of New Orleans spirit, bold, lively, and just a little bit wild. For those who want to take the experience to the next level, consider pairing the meal with a chilled glass of white wine, a Sauvignon Blanc, or a slightly oaked Chardonnay. The acidity will cut through the richness of the sauce, while the crispness refreshes the palate between bites. Leftovers, if you have any, reheat beautifully. The flavors deepen overnight, making for an even more crave-worthy meal the next day. Simply warm gently on the stove with a splash of cream or broth to loosen the sauce. Spicy Cajun seafood pasta isn't just food, it's a journey. It's the sizzle of shrimp hitting a hot pan, the aroma of garlic and spice filling your kitchen, the anticipation as you swirl creamy sauce through steaming noodles. It's laughter around the table, the clink of forks, and the satisfied sighs that follow every bite. So the next time you're craving something bold, comforting, and utterly delicious, remember this recipe. Gather your ingredients, fire up your stove, and let the flavors of the bayou come to life in your own kitchen. One taste, and you'll understand why this spicy Cajun seafood pasta is a dish you'll crave again and again.